Good morning, New London. Steve here with your morning update for Tuesday, August 29th. First up, taking a look at the weather for today. Patchy fog before 9 a.m., otherwise sunny with a high near 76. For tonight, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 a.m., partly cloudy with a low around 58. For your Wednesday, a slight chance of showers before 3 p.m., then partly sunny with a high near 68. I don't want to jinx this, keep your fingers crossed, but peeking ahead right now, the forecast is sunny and 80s for all 3 days of the festival. Next up in local news, I'll recap Monday evening's Village Council meeting. Monday evening, Village Council took action on a number of issues. Council passed the second reading of Ordinance 2023-17, adjusting pay rates for village employees. Council also passed the first reading of Ordinance 2023-18, amending the village employee handbook and increasing the amounts paid as longevity pay, as the longevity pay had not been updated or adjusted in many, many years. Council also passed the first reading of Ordinance 2023-19. This ordinance provides for slight increases for all village utility rates and creates a monthly $5 water meter replacement surcharge to fund replacement of the current water meters that are reaching end of life. Now, none of us likes to increase rates, and we all pay the same village utility bills, but operational costs continue to increase. The cost of operating the water and wastewater treatment plants increased 27.9% since 2019, and 11.4% just from 2022 to 2023. So in order to keep up with the increased operating costs, rate increases are inevitable. And last of the ordinance action, Ordinance 2023-20 was passed on first reading. This is just administrative action authorizing the Ohio Department of Transportation to maintain pavement marking, signs, plow, snow, salt, etc. on the state highways within the village limits. That's just something that gets done every year to authorize ODOT to maintain the state highways within the village. Council also passed a resolution authorizing the village administrator to apply for Ohio Public Works Commission state capital improvement and or local transportation program funding. These are public works grants often referred to that are applied for, and when we're fortunate enough to get them, are used for local improvements to, as it says, capital infrastructure or transportation. Council also authorized the village administrator to advertise for bids for a new garbage truck. This will replace the current oldest truck, which is becoming maintenance intensive. The new truck will be leased with a cost estimated at about $260,000 and an expected lead time for delivery of 15 to 18 months. So with the bid process, it will be almost 2 years before a new truck is placed in service. So you have to be out ahead of the game on these things with the lead time nowadays. If you wait till you absolutely are in a bind, you're going to be way behind the curve. Well, that's it for quick update on the Village Council meeting. I'll be back with some events from this date in history. And taking a look back at this date in history, in 1958, guitarist George Harrison, at the age of 15, joined a group called the Quarrymen, who would later become the Beatles. And some of you listeners might remember this if you're living around this local area in the time. Back in 1982, the lowest temperature ever recorded in Cleveland in August, a temperature of 38 degrees, was recorded on this date in 1982. In 2005, Hurricane Katrina made second and third landfalls as a Category 3 hurricane, devastating much of the U.S. coast from Louisiana to Florida, killing more than 1,836 people and causing over $115 billion in property damage. Today's birthdays include, in 1936, American war hero and longtime Senator John McCain, and in 1958, the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson. And remember, Friday is the last day to get your Firelands Festival weekend passes if you haven't got yours. Stop by the village office, the reservoir office, or Gilbert's Hardware this week. That's your morning update. Thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and everybody have a great day.